This is not a doom and gloom story. It is reality. The 2018 Planet Report by World Wildlife Fund confirms the damage we have done to our planet. The studies reveal how we are destroying it, how we are disappearing hundreds of species, and how, at the same time, we are jeopardizing our own existence.
Assalamualaikum and hello everyone. Welcome to annual general meeting today. Thank you for coming. So, WWF is stand for World Wildlife Fund for Nature. For your information, WWF is world's largest conservation with over 5 million supporters worldwide, working in more than 100 countries, supporting around 1,300 conservation and environment projects. So, I, as a CEO of WWF Secretary, can you explain briefly about this organization?
Good morning. I am as a secretary for this organization, and I will explain briefly about this organization. This organization name is World Wildlife Fund for Nature, or it is called by WWF. As you know, this organization is an international non-government organization and founded in 1961. It is actually 57 years ago. This organization is working in the field of the wilderness preservation and reduction of human impact on the environment. One of the examples of WWF nature conservation efforts is forming a WWF in Myanmar since in 2014 to protect affected environment in Southeastern Asia. For the WWF mission, it is to conserve and reduce the most pressing threats to the diversity of life on Earth. From this mission, we can to protect the diversity of Earth by implement this mission. Next, for the WWF vision, it is actually to build a future in which people live harmony with nature. So from this vision, we can to build our planet that peace and prosperity.
Okay, thank you, Secretary, for a good explanation. Can we start to the analysis of our organizations? So, from the Research and Development Department, can you explain to us the internal and external assessment of our organizations?
Thank you for the question, CEO. So I will start the explanation from Research and Development Department. So I will start with the internal assessment. So based on our team evaluation, the major strength for WWF for nature for their fundraising expense, where it has a ratio of 1.59 to 1, placing it in a top tier, and they have increased their revenue up to 12% from the previous year. So the major weakness for WWF is their net income on the commercial building operation, where it has decreased, and total liabilities also increased by 1.59 million in 2014 to 2013. This has made a decrease in account receivable in amount of 3.55 million in 2014 to 2013. So as for the external assessment, for WWF, the first one is the WWF working with business to help discover a new and creative way to reduce WWF impacts on wildlife and habitats while meeting the growing global demands for goods. While for the threat for WWF, one of it is reported that more than half of ecosystem are going decline, and WWF also is affected and it need to do something because the oceans is threatened and the change in the sea temperature.
So I have another question. What is the strategy that we can do based on SWOT analysis?
Thank you for the question, sir. So basically in SWOT strategy, there are some part that we can highlight that, such as we have a partnership with Avon, Care and Coca-Cola. With this partnership, we can gain more fund, and this fund can be used for more events in the future. So next, in Borneo and Sumatra, there are agriculture that nearly wipe out a forest because in Indonesia they practically burn their crops if it doesn't give any more profit to them. So as a institution that help in organizing the future in the nature, I think we could give them some education on a proper way to eliminate these crops. Then the most important thing is about the marine life, where it is actually 60% declining every year. So with this, maybe we can invest more for reservation for the marine life, because marine life is also our food resources. That's all from me. Thank you, sir.
Thank you for your explanations. Can we move to the spacemetric analysis?
Thank you, sir, for the question. So for the space matrix analysis, WWF is located in aggressive quadrant. It is mean that the organization itself is in excellent position to use its internal strength to take advantage of external opportunities and to overcome the internal weakness. Thus, WWF should concentrate on using market penetration, market development, service development, and as well backward, forward, and horizontal integration. We suggest that the organization need to continue expansion into other regions. WWF should continue its vertical integration strategies and at the same time save their resources to achieve their mission and vision. Thank you, sir.
Thank you for your explanations. Based on QSPM, what strategy can be used in future?
Thank you for the question, CEO. As we know, QSPM is known as Quantitative Strategic Planning Metric, which is used to compare between two strategies on which of it should we consider. So there is two strategies that we use in WWF, which is the first one is strategy on focusing on giving awareness about nature and environment. The second strategy is giving more restriction on law regarding protected endangered species. So from these two strategies, the highest rating is 1.13, which is the first one that we need to focusing on giving awareness about nature and environment. That's all.
Okay, thank you for QSPN explanations. So I have another question. What recommendation for future company growth that you are ready to discuss?
Thank you, CEO, for the question. So after we discuss among our team, there are a few of recommendations that we can provide for our company future growth, where we focus more on giving environmental awareness to the public. So the first, we give public educations, where we give education to the publics through social media. Second one, we organize environmental educational camp for people who live in the rural areas and tribal areas, and people who are unable to write or read. And also we can do educational camp for the students. And then we should insist individuals worldwide to affirm biennial policy, which is Wildlife Trafficking Enforcement Act. So for those who break the rules can be punished. And then we can organize campaign to completely ban plastic bags worldwide. And also we can do campaign to practice composting and apply the 3 R's concept, which is reduce, reuse, and recycle. And then we can also do organize voluntary programs. And the last one, we can do collaboration with other trusted company to organize an inspirational or informative seminar, so that in that seminar we will discuss about environmental issue while instilling a sense of hopefulness for the future. That's all for me.
Okay, thank you for your recommendations. So, as a team leader for R&D department, what can you conclude for your analysis?
Thank you, CEO, for your question. For me, as for the old recommendation, like organization, WWF must establish priorities since no firm can do all they would like to do. Develop a 3-year strategic plan that will enable WWF to best meet the challenge of the future. As for the new recommendation, WWF should focus more on giving environment awareness to protect nature and environment to the community since it is essential weight factor to support the recommendation.
Okay everyone, we are here at the end of our meetings. Thank you for being attentive. So we are meet again in the next meeting.